time to lose. No time to lose. Sa 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 ri 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 sa 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 ri 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 pa ri sa ga pa ga. No time to lose.
Who Killed SSR? Chapter 7. Sandeep had sent his driver to pick up Rana from the 𝙤𝙧𝙤𝙪𝙤 International Airport in Mumbai, and due to light traffic, the 85-kilometer drive was accomplished in just under 2 hours. It was dark at night when Rana arrived at Lonavala, and Sandeep had his driver book accommodation for Rana at the local residency inn, which boasted of 5 stars. "Hi Abhay," Sandeep was all joy as he called his childhood friend as he was driving up to Lonavala. "Hello hero." Abhay was equally effusive, marveling at the success of Sandeep, who he knew was bright. But to scale such dizzying heights in Bollywood with no godfather needed more than brightness. It was talent, perseverance and focus. "Sandeep to you." Abhay could hear the smile in Sandeep's voice. "Come up here and rest for the night, and I will join you for breakfast at the residency. They have a good fare, and after that we can go to my lab and I will tell you why I called you," he said. "Call me out of the blue. Can't wait," replied Rana with a grin. Abhay Rana and Sandeep Singh Rajput were the toppers in their school, and the two competed hard but never let their friendship come in the way. Both were hard charging, but they had been drilled from an early age that one should not cut corners in the pursuit of knowledge. Rana sank into the luxurious jacuzzi as a Kishore Kumar number piped through the music system. "Simti si, sharmai si, kis dunya se tum aayi ho." Madan Mohan's lilting melody brought a smile to his lips as he let the bubbles gently pound his back and shoulders. Before he knew, he had drifted into sleep, and it wasn't until an hour later that he woke up. The water in the tub had gone cold. Toweling himself vigorously, he got out of the jacuzzi and put on a robe. He then ordered a simple meal. The residency was the best in Lonavala and was a favorite haunt of the men and women who lighted up the glittering world of films and entertainment. Since not everyone had a house in the little hill station, the residency was the next best thing. On most days, but especially during the weekends, the hotel's lobby bustled with faces known throughout the country. They would be in their best party attire, informal but proudly displaying various international brands. Gucci, Chanel, Prada, Versace, Louis Vuitton, name it and it was there. Thankfully, Sandeep thought, it was one of those days when the Bollywood crowd was thin. He still spotted some and nodded in acknowledgement at a few, but he kept a distance. In any case, none of them showed any particular desire to socialize with him, perhaps because they had company which they preferred to keep under wraps to the greatest extent possible. The following day at around 8 in the morning, Sandeep was at the residency and the two friends settled down to a continental breakfast at the restaurant. It was a buffet. They picked up some pastries. Both friends loved chocolate and fruits as well as toast with eggs. This was downed with filter coffee. It was light but filling. It was amusing that a small hill station nestled in the ghats of Western India should be serving what essentially was a British concoction. The term continental came from the country's former colonial rulers and traced its origin to the mid-19th century, with continent referring to much of mainland Europe, particularly the Mediterranean and France. All through the breakfast, the two spoke a dime to the dozen, catching up with lost time. They recalled the crushes they had over the girls in the school. Abhay Rana nudged him in the abdomen and said, "You remember how you declared your love for Radha? And she had gone straight to the principal and complained?" Sandeep smiled sheepishly. How could he forget? He had been on the verge of being thrown out of school for the audacity. Then, gaining his ground, he shot back, "And you, Abhay, have you forgotten that you had slid a lizard down the shirt of Veronica in the hope that she would have to remove the shirt to get rid of the creature? What happened next?" "Don't say more," Abhay protested, laughing. Sandeep was having a good time. It was after many years, it seemed like eternity, that he was truly relaxed and happy. He wasn't to be stopped. She crushed the lizard, brushed it out, and carried it and thrust it in your trouser pocket. A second round of coffee had been consumed. Rana turned serious. "Now, tell me, what is it that called for the reunion?" "Let's go to my lab," Sandeep said. "I'll explain everything there." End of chapter 7.